All right,
Hello,
happy
everybody.
420, everyone.
Yeah, everybody, happy 420. This is Benjamin. We're broadcasting live. Well, I'm in Germany. My friend David, who I'll introduce in a second, is in Barcelona. And
yeah, this is David from Barcelona.
Yeah, so we're celebrating 420. Thank you, Boveda, for arranging this interview series with us. And we want to shed some light also on our friends in Europe, obviously, because I'm based in Berlin. And one of the hottest topics that have come up in that discussion are the social clubs in Barcelona. And who would be better to talk to than the founder and president of the infamous club HQ in Barcelona? David, how are you, my brother?
I'm very good today. Happy 420, everyone. Thank you for following us. Thanks, Boveda, to having me here with this special setup and interview. I'm ready to dab. I'm here in the club in HQ right now. So yeah, I'm doing this. Thanks, Ben. Thanks for everything. Thanks for having me. And yeah, we're here.
Awesome. Let's talk about Barcelona. Let's start like this. So because Barcelona is what many people say. Barcelona is the new Amsterdam, so to say. So in the 90s, when you thought about cannabis in Europe, everybody was talking about Amsterdam, and we have to go to Amsterdam. But now everybody is talking about Barcelona and is talking about Spain. And is talking about the social clubs, which are very special. It's a very, very special concept that's kind of unique to Spain. Can you just give us a little background information of how the social clubs work in Spain and what the situation is?
Okay, first of all, yes, you're right that Barcelona right now, it took like the advantage in the pole position for being the cannabis mecca of Europe. But it's due to social reasons. I think that here the social tolerance towards cannabis was like ages ago. People are cool if you smoke hash, always were cool. I'm originally from Soviet Union. I was born in Moscow, but I've been living here for 20 years in Barcelona. So I know what I'm talking about. So even 20 years ago, you were smoking a hash joint. Nobody was like, it was cool. You know that 20 years ago in 2000, if you light up a joint in any other country of Europe, everybody gonna turn head, right?
Well, except Israel, probably, yeah.
Well, except Israel, yes, except Israel, but it's not Europe, yeah. But the thing is, like, I think that nowadays, even the judicial system is maybe more tolerant towards people who grow, maybe like that. Even it's a realistic thing, but maybe even more than in Holland. I know a lot of Dutch growers here. They based now here. Before it was on reverse. Spanish people were going to Holland to grow.
Yeah. So let's talk about the legal system real quick. Yeah. So talk about so what's the difference like legally? So what is allowed? What's not allowed?
Okay, so social club is very different from American dispensaries or coffee shops in Amsterdam, in Holland, because first big thing is it is open only for members. I mean, if you're not member, you can come inside the reception. You won't understand anything. You will ask a receptionist, sorry, what is this? And you will be kindly asked if you're a member. If you're not a member, sorry, you can't get in. That means closed doors. That means closed-knitted community. That means a lot of things. Socially, it's different. It's like a big family. People know each other. They see each other every day, or not even every day, but every week or every month. One of the mottos of the club is very, very aggressive, but it's not everyone welcome. It's not because we are very close. No, but we are very private. This is the truth. It's a private club, and we respect privacy of our members. People don't use money. When they come on the reception, they put money, and these are the fees. They put the money on the account, and this converts this money into the fees as a member of the club. So then after it, member can spend its fees, changing it to flowers or a beer or a juice, whatever. So food, it's more the system. The system is based on that. Okay. We don't sell, we don't buy. We just share our common crop with our members. Yes.
Yeah. So if I understand correctly, in Spain, as a private person, you're allowed to grow cannabis up to a certain number of plants or something like this, right?
It's not about certain number of plants. It's about if there is a judge who thinks that you are doing it not for yourself, but so you have to justify that this is for yourself. Because this is very special, you know. Somebody needs one plant to have a stock for whole 3 months. Me, maybe 20 plants. So it's not, you know what I mean? It's not correct to
because
say
you're a very nervous guy, you know, it calms you down. I get this.
Yes, I am. I have Armenian roots, that's why. So this is the main difference. We have a close knitted community. We make a lot of social things. We make from sporty things, like every month we rent a football pitch. We play football, basketball, yoga, a lot of things. So we involve people, our members, into doing things outside of the club.
Okay.
All right, without smoking.
Okay, and this is why it's private, right? So it's kind of tolerated private consumption. To grow cannabis privately is tolerated. So you group together as friends basically and form a club. Correct.
I will explain you this. Look, this is very easy. If myself, I legally can grow 3-4 plants, whatever, at home, okay? It's one thing, but another thing is, like, if I'm a grown-up person here in Spain, if I'm plus 21, I can do whatever I want at home. I mean, I'm sorry, I can use whatever drugs there are. If I don't do harm to society, nobody can say nothing, even if I do other drugs. I mean, there is no way that somebody is going to put me in jail like in Russia just because I'm using drugs, cannabis, or any other drugs. So if myself can be legally at home smoking a joint, you, Ben, can be legally at home smoking a joint, can we group with each other and smoke together? Yes. And if we are 500, yes. And if we are 5,000, maybe we can rent a place which will be a private club, a private place, not a public place, because this is very important. It's a private place. So nobody can get in, only this group of people. Okay, so we are doing this all together in a private place with our crop, with our, installations and everything. So this is a constitutional right. Yeah.
Okay, just the last kind of legal question, but I think it's very interesting because I know in Germany everything is illegal. So and there's a lot of discussions how we're going to end up. At the end of the day, a club is basically just like an apartment that you rent. So it's a private place. It's not a business, or is that a business?
It's not a business. It's not a business. It's a non-commercial organization.
Okay, good.
Everything that we spend, everything that we, let's say, all the income that we can get, we spend on the club.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. That's really awesome. So let's talk about.
And that's how you see these crazy ideas like Mats of Rosin.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I come prepared. Okay. I come prepared.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah. You have a very, very limited hoodie. I told you this is very limited hoodie.
Yes,
you were very lucky on the contest.
I was very lucky. Yeah, I have to say to the audience. Because even we were sponsored.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Can I ask you a question?
Always.
Please let me know again the story that people were when you won your hoodie. You told me before.
I wanted to let's just because it just fits in. Let's talk about Masters of Rosin. So you have the club. So you have the club. And this club is very successful. And we will talk about the club. No worries, everybody. We'll talk about the club because this club is awesome and one of my favorite places in Barcelona.
Which is different.
Yeah. I mean, you paved with that club, and you paved the way for a whole category of clubs. So that's you were one of the spearheading that direction, and you have what is called Masters of Rosin here.
Yes,
which is a cup. Yes. It's a Rosin Cup, basically that you.
It's the first ever Rosin Cup. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. Rosin only, and it's awesome because we're Boveda. We love rosin because, in our opinion, if you press flower and use Boveda, you get a much better yield. And so we like rosin.
We also love Boveda, and actually we use Boveda into our stock. When we stock all the flowers in the club, We use it, the jars, like the Sea Vault. I don't remember the brand, but the bags we use for the humidity, it's a Boveda, always, for years.
Thank you.
So,
okay, we can finish the transmission here. That's all I wanted to hear. Thank you, everybody.
That's it. So Masters of Rosin.
Yes, exactly.
Masters of Rosin. It's not an event. It started all with a dream to make a cannabis cup just about one category, about just one thing, rosin. Nobody ever made it before, so it was like a good thing to start. But people were crazy telling me, no, David, this is not gonna work. Nobody, like, cannabis cup just with rosin. What? It was 5 years ago. Nowadays, everything changed. Rosin become like one of the toppest, one of the most like top products in cannabis scene, in cannabis sector. Before it was BHO, now it's rosin. Let's face it, okay? It's absolutely organic. It's I mean, like, there is no gas used. It's very easy to do.
It's a natural extraction, yes.
So the idea was to make the cup only about rosin, and here we are. It's a 4th edition, this 2021. It all came from this crazy head. I have a very big bro, Venya San. He's amazing. He's our artist that we collaborate with, and everything you see is made by his hand, with his crazy brains and with his crazy but talented hands. So every year we pull out a new story. This year the story is about Plancha Boy. Plancha Boy is the Iron Boy, the guy who was born from the guy and iron, and he
like
can find a place
for clothes.
Yes, exactly. There is a comic about it. Every year we change it. Last year it was Rosilla. Rosilla was like a monster that were coming to Barcelona. That's
what I have here as Rosilla.
So once again, it's not only just the cannabis event with dope prizes, awards, and organization. It's a concept behind it. There is always a big concept. It's not just boom, Masters of Rosin. No, there is a story. There is a story behind it, and there is 1 year of production, heavy work. We do everything like, I mean, when we finish 24th of April is the Wars Day. Maybe in the middle of May, we're going to have our first meeting on the Masters of Rosin 2022. This is how it works, This year was very complicated. I can just tell huge respect to all our participants, huge respect to all our judges, and huge respect to all our sponsors. Thank you, because without you, it couldn't be possible. The event consists only of rosin. We have a professional jury. Usually it's about 10 professional judges. This year is very special, very hard to find a judge available in Barcelona during 1 week nowadays with all the COVID restrictions, but we finally managed. This year it's 6 judges only. Me, myself, I'm a judge.
Of course, because you want to try everything. That makes sense. I would do the same.
No, I was trying before, but I think that because I began to dab 4 years ago, but I wasn't a big dabber. But last 2 years, especially with the COVID thing, I went like my dab game went up drastically, and now 90% of what I consume as cannabis is through dabbing. So I'm prepared now. Yes, judges, professional judges. We have this year this special thing. We made up our more TV plateau here, so we go live every day unboxing the judge packs with judges. Today I have Lorenzo from Terps Army.
Awesome.
Then next week Thursday we have a judge sesh, and 2 days after, it's Saturday, we announce the winners.
Awesome.
Also,
where can we follow this? So if people want to follow Masters of Rosin,
mastersofrosin.com.
Mastersofrosin.com.
Yes.
And on Instagram also at Masters of Rosin.
Masters of Rosin. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I cheer up everyone. Please keep pressing, keep bringing your fire. This is something. Nobody would believe that we have now nowadays here in Europe, like this world-known Rosin competition.
Yeah, yeah, and this is and I love this competition because there's one competition where everybody loves pressure, you know. So that's good. Everybody's like, no pressure, no pressure. Not with Rosin. With Rosin, you want pressure. So I just
Rosin is all about pressure and temperature. Yeah,
I know, and the and I have to say it. I really enjoy the entire like entourage around the MOR, the Masters of Rosin. As I said, I was lucky enough to win because we were a sponsor, and I didn't even get one of those hoodies. I have to say that's kind of like I was mad at everybody at the cup because I wanted one of those, and I had to win it on Instagram. That's what I did. I entered a competition and I won it on Instagram. And the second you announced me winning it, I got like 25 messages of people who want to buy this thing, but I'm not letting it go.
That's crazy,
mine.
bro.
Okay,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
So let's talk about
this is
HQ.
Something.
Let's talk about HQ real quick because we don't want to. We want to keep this short and sweet. So HQ for me, because in the beginning in Barcelona, if you walk into a club, it was really like some guy's living room, literally, you know. So it's
I know
it's an old couch, you know, an old couch, and then a bunch of guys just sitting there, enjoy. What are you having there?
Thank you.
What are you having there?
Okay, now I'm dabbing the full melt bubble hash from my friend Doc Haste. He is also a judge, and he's a winner of Masters of Rosin last year. So this is his limes, actually. Oh, crazy terps, citric, so exotic fruit.
Yeah, that's one thing about rosin because the terps are so amazing. I can't say the F word here because this is an American broadcast. So the terps are amazing. So all right, but HQ. So HQ was different. So how did you come up with the idea of HQ, and what is HQ if you would have to explain it to somebody who's never been there?
HQ is a big family. HQ is a place where you can smoke or you can just chill without smoking and you would be same cool. I mean, I always wanted to come up with a coffee shop. When I was even in the university, I was telling my friends, bro, I'm going to have a coffee shop. They were, you crazy. But then finally, when the social clubs came up, I was like, whoa, this is the thing. This is the thing. Because I always wanted to create a daytime club, a club where people coming just to socialize, you know, just to know each other, but no techno music, no, you know, nighttime thing. It's just daytime thing. Smoking, you know, I always say we don't sell weed here. It's about lifestyle. It's really about lifestyle. I want somebody who even don't smoke come inside the club and feel cool, feel, you know, that this is a part of him. Yeah. HQ, first thing that you understand that you get in, it's a very spacey thing. It's just, you know, you see the high ceiling, you see the sunlight coming inside, and this is totally different. I wanted always to create this space in a way that you don't feel this, you know, like, you know, you go inside and you feel like it's a creep, it's something that is, no, here you come, you open, absolutely. I don't want anymore to be hiding the truth. The truth is that we love this plant, and we have the same right as the people who go to the bar and drink some beer. It's just the same. We're not better, we're not worse. It's just, you know, claiming the same right.
I agree.
So here we are.
Yes, and I have to do with the respect. So the regulation is that you cannot you cannot advertise the club, so it cannot be visible from the outside or anything. So this is why in the beginning it was like in the basement or in the backyard. All the windows were closed. You can't open a window because if people smell weed, they would go crazy, and the police would be there every day. Not even that you're not legally allowed to do it, but they would just come every day, you know, just to annoy you.
Exactly. You know, exactly. It's very annoying.
Yeah, so this is why you have to build in professional ventilation systems and everything. So this is what I thought at your club, because I remember walking into HQ in the beginning. First of all, you walk in and there's like the billiard and the foosball and the bar, and then you go downstairs to the lounge area and you have the ceiling lights coming, so you have daylight and you have plants, and it's a really relaxed place So that was kind of unique. And now today, we have to say there are other clubs who are going to a similar direction, but HQ kind of started that trend really, right? So that's.
I think that we impulsed a little bit this part of our sector, you know, like the clubs. It's not even about Barcelona nowadays. It's about like everywhere. You know, before even the coffee shops in Holland, they were different. Now they begin to, you know, like they refurnish, they restylish them, you know. But yeah, you're right. You can promote the club. We can promote the club. Have you been into HQ, right? You know it's a big black door.
I'm lucky enough to be a member, so.
It's a big black doors outside, and there is no absolutely signs or letters, HQ or club or anything. I'm the unique guy that really understood strictly the word no promotion. It was crazy first 2 years because it was a big handicap for us. Nobody understood where is the club. People were coming like, hey, where is it? Where is it? I don't know where is it. So we had this discussion with my partners, and they said, David, I think you're wrong. Let's put a sign. I'm like, no, we shouldn't, because maybe now it's hard, but in 2-3 years, no sign will be the best sign. And I was right. Nowadays, if somebody is asking, David, where is your club? I'm like, my club is where you can't see the sign. It's the unique one in all Barcelona. You go, you walk up the street, and only one place where you can see black metal doors and nothing else is HQ.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like Malevich drawing, like the black square, you know, like it's the same. That was my idea. Minimalism.
But if people were to find, so you can be found on Google Maps, so that's not a big deal. So people can find you an HQ if they want to. But again, but if it's like a private member club, so how do you become a member? I know how I became a member, through a friend, basically, who brought me.
Your friend. It's only a friend that can bring you. I mean, it's let's say it's only for friends, okay? So to be a member, you have to be our friend. How to be our friend? I don't know. I shouldn't say that, but you should be friendly. If you're friendly enough, believe me, somehow you will get in.
You will find a friend that will bring you in. Let's put it this way. But if people just walk up, so there's a good chance if you just walk up to HQ that you will not get it. Okay, so you have to understand that. So it's not a business where you're obliged, you know, to let people in. So you're very cautious of who you let and who you don't, basically.
Exactly. Let's say that there are some exclusions, like maybe you're really cool guy, really cool girl. You come, we know each other. Receptionist, me, we see that you cool, maybe we make an exception. It's once again, you should be a friend. That's only for friends. But there is absolutely no way that people are gonna come straight from airport or whatever, and just say, hey, I know you're in Instagram, let me be a member. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that.
Exactly.
We want somebody.
Exactly. So that's what I wanted to point out, because people obviously will be curious about HQ, and I see it, you know, every time, and especially during Spanibus. I mean, I know your door is swamped by people who just want to get a membership and everything. And obviously, that's not what everybody wants. You know, nobody wants the club to be overrun by people just in there for a weekend. You know, it's really about enjoyment and the good ambience that is on the inside. So. That's good. Let me see your reaction. That's all right.
I love this. I love when I feel like the double turn. The first, it's a citric exotic touch, and then the second background is like a dough, you know, like a cake. I love these things. Like cookie.
Are you more a high temp or low temp guy?
Low temp.
Low temp. All right.
500. Right now, I was dabbing on 500.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Is that your? So you're still going old school with the flame and everything, or do you use nails, or what's your?
No. Nail. No. We have nails, but I use just a banger. Well, actually, I'm using this German Roar special rig.
Good.
Yeah, Roar. Big up. This is a special collaboration between Roar and Great Gardener. Big up to my friend Matt Barron. And two artists. I just remember one guy's name. His name is Nish. It's a crazy one. It's a crazy rig, but it's very functional. It's not a big rig. I use it here in the club. Yes, and I dep on 500, 510, 520 maximum. Maybe something even 490. Yeah. I dep the Rosin, and I dep full melt isolator also.
Okay.
Which is right here.
Yeah, awesome. Nice color.
Okay.
Can we just really, one thing can we talk about what type of products are consumed in the club or available in the club? Is that something that you're able to share?
Something special?
No, just in general. If people were interested, so is it more like, is it flower driven? Is it extract driven? Because
okay, no, we have a big dispensary menu. Flowers is the biggest thing for sure, because it's like that. So basically what we have day to day is about 20 strains. Yes. 20 strains available, 15, 20 strains available. We have some hash, like traditional hash, not a lot, 2-3 types. We have a lot of isolator or bubble hash. We make it by ourselves in our own babushka farms. It's a small project where we grow only for lamps, just for the hash. We make, we wash everything, we press it, we make just rosin and armo hash. Armo hash we call the hand pressed bubble hash. We will speak about this later. Then we have a rosin menu, of course, with a lot of rosin thing. We have a pre-rolled menu. The team always, every day, make pre-rolls. It's crazy. I never thought 8 years ago that we would make so much, like work on making pre-rolls, but this is like that. This is like that.
Yeah, it's convenient, so.
A lot of people come and they just want pre-rolls. Also, we do have just 1 or 2 edibles because there is not a big deal, but some CBD products for sure. I mean, flowers and some oil. We have merchandising. This is another thing, like papers, filters, rigs, everything. Armo hash. Armo hash
talk
was
about
a joke.
that.
Armo hash began as a joke. You know that all the hash makers here, they make a bubble hash, and it's like that. It's like very sticky. Once it's from, or you take it out from the freezer, it melts, so it sticks together. The only one way is to dab using the dabber. You dab it. That's it. But back in the days, like years ago, I wanted to make a joint. So that was a kind of issue. How to make a joint if it's so sticky? So I began to play with it. And I was hand pressing it. I was like, or just without hand pressing, putting it in a jar and just close the jar for 1 month, like like aging it in the jar. Then I began wrap it to the paper and age it in the paper. Then I put it onto the small heater. Like in wintertime, you use the heaters to heat the So I was playing with that, just getting to the structure, to the like that texture that I could crumble with flowers, with tobacco, whatever, and make a joint. So it was just for me, for myself. In my office, I was having like a small desk.
Well, sounds like a serious project, though. I could see you spend days. It's like, honey, I'm busy. A very important project right here.
So my guys from my bros from the team, they were like, "Yo, boss, what's that? What's this?" I'm like, "Yeah, try this, try that." And my broskis, they were like, "Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. This is so aromatic. This is so good. When am I gonna have it? When am I gonna have it?" So I'm like, no. This is just a few grams for me, just to smoke. Some when I can't dab. So when somebody asked me what is this, I said armo hash because I use like ice or later, like made with ice. I make arm or hash made with arms. Like it's a hash made with arms. But my explanation to the guys was like, as I have Armenian roots, I called it armo hash. like Armenian way of doing
it.
So here is the thing. It's not something new. Absolutely. I just put a name on our product in our club. That's it. If you want to be correct, this is whole plant, fresh frozen, freeze dried, hand pressed, and aged bubble hash. It's way too long. So altogether, I say Armo hash. That's it.
Yeah, that's a menu per se.
It's too many. It's like, it looks like, come on, you know, like it's just Armo hash. You want to call it other way, you can.
Okay.
I mean, hand pressed water hash. Yeah. Also, I don't know. I don't know. But this very funny thing, you know, nowadays we have it on the menu, and it's flying away. It's crazy.
Flying out of the doors. Good.
I don't know.
Good.
New product.
Good. I'm looking at my watch here, and I think we're close to the 30th minute mark. The goal was 20 minutes. So
you have to cut it up. You have to edit a lot.
No, we can't. It's live.
All right, Benny.
It's live. We can't do anything about it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
No,
bro.
I like you. Thank you, David. I wish you all the best. Happy 420. Enjoy your day. So
happy 420 to you. Yeah, happy 420 to you. Thank you very much, Benny. Really, really, really nice guy. Really good to, to really good approach. And thanks to Boveda. And thank you everyone to be following this. It was all a dream. Keep smoking. Happy 420.
So just to finish, so people follow HQ on Instagram at HQ Barcelona, right?
HQ Barcelona, Masses of Rosin, Babushka Farms.
Babushka Farms. This is where you find you. And then I hope to see you soon in person, my friend. Okay? Hopefully that stupid Corona.
Please be my guest.
Yes, we will. I'll see you. All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.